Hmm. What's good, Bean Boy and him? What's good, Zay? What's good with y'all boys, man? What's good, Reborn? Timski? What's good with y'all boys? We just live in the AM for the 2K drop today. Day Osama. Ready for 2K to drop this gameplay, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know how to feel right now, man. Hopefully we get some good news today, man. What's good, CJ? Hopefully 2K drops some real shit today, man. We're gonna do in today's stream pretty much. We're just gonna look at the news. They stream it. They drop a trailer. They drop a courtside report. We're gonna look at all that. We're gonna try to get through all that today. Quick, efficient as possible. Open it good because 2K. Yeah, I feel you on that. The pre-orders are already out. They got the 150 edition. That's really like a it's kind of a cap edition. It's really it's 135 if you got it on that console. But I ain't gonna lie. Let's look at it. Let's show you guys. All right, so they pretty much dropped all these editions. If you want to get them already, you got the 150, you got the 100, you got the 70. I ain't finna do these people no promo, but they kind of if you're a person that usually get the 150 because you get League Pass, there's no more League Pass, so you kind of getting scammed a little bit. If you're like you just getting this to get the 7-day early access. Oh yeah, by the way, you do get 7 days early access. You get it on August 29th. You get it early. I need to see if you get it early on PC like you did last year, to be honest. But for the most part, you get extra little VC. They giving you the season pro pass for like the last 4 seasons of the year. But I don't really think that shit worth it, gang. I ain't gonna lie, if I'm honest. If you trying to get it a week early, just drop the 100, I guess. But honestly, yeah. Hopefully they focus solely on gameplay instead of those modes that ain't about nothing but microtransactions. You spitting, gang. Ain't gonna lie, I seen a little thing on right here. Squad up and win. They talk about MyCareer. I don't know if they talking about park mode or what. Squad up with friends and challenge rival squads to see who runs the court. That could just be talking about park and all the extra stuff you can do in MyCareer. But if they saying they got actual online MyCareer, that'd be kind of hard. But they already got starting 5, so I'm pretty sure that's just talking about park. But yeah, I was just trying to see if they had the blog out early, and I was on this shit. I can't lie. See if I could get like a loophole. I'm at the point not buying until September, and that's if I'm not gonna lie. This is what I'd say about bro. I did the little wish list and shit. When they come to 2K, bro, I'm not gonna lie. They really be dropping their best game that first 2 weeks. People just don't let that game like build. They don't let that game marinate. People be begging for like nerfs, buff shooting, fix this, fix that. By the time it's a month, bro, the game is ruined because they done beg for like buffs and nerfs. So I ain't gonna lie, 2K need to drop a game and just stick with their gameplay. Cause I don't know what the hell this shit was the last 2 years. Cause these last 2 years was kind of boring. After like the first season, especially 25, season 25, like they had the little skill-based matchmaking early in the year. They took that shit out. There's a lot of shit they took out of 25, to be honest. I just gotta stick with this shit, but I don't know. I don't 25. I just don't think they had it this year, boy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got 2 more minutes, and then we should be seeing something happening. If nothing happened in 2 minutes, I ain't gonna lie. I got all these. I'm not gonna lie. I got all these opened up. Like, if nothing don't happen in the next 2 minutes, then we may be cooked, Chad. I can't lie. I cannot cap. But usually, I'm not gonna lie. If you really want to loophole it, usually they got this. They don't got it this year. They don't got this. So they down. They kind of cracking all the code this year. They kind of know what we on. So we gotta wait like everybody else. I'm tired of making a build. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not allowed to build. Yeah, they gotta do something about that too. I do like the fact that this year they did add the rebirth. I think that's one of the best things they added on 25. Like when you have a rebirth, if you already had a build that hit 99, all the rest of your builds 99. I think that's the best thing they added on 25. But that cannot be the end all be all, to be honest. They gotta do better than that. People at least should get a game 2 to 3 months to see. I think there's things that should be fixed. Like if it's not 2K live on YouTube, say no more. Appreciate that. Say no more. So they starting at. Dude, that shit say 7 to 3? Damn. I mean, they are playing FC Seoul. That's kind of crazy though. 7 to 3 is crazy. If you delete a build, you should at least. Nah, if you. Hey. If you delete a build, you should get like a token. You know what I'm saying? You should get like a token where you get. Maybe your next build come like. You get like half of the build upgraded. Like you get. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They got to do something about that though. Because they really got like a infinite money glitch going on. Now, I'm not going to lie. If I was 2K, I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to lie. Them niggas really do got an infinite money glitch with them builds. I can't cap. But, nah, they got to figure something out with that. No troll. They definitely got to figure something out with that. I guess we got to wait 4 more minutes, even though it's 9:30. Hopefully, they drop some on Twitter. Because they dropped it late last week. Okay, so we trolling 2K. We trolling 2K. Okay, maybe we got the blog out. Okay, so we trolling. Okay, these niggas. Nah, you can tell. These some niggas. Okay, we gotta wait like everybody else, chat. Yeah, but at the end, the rebirth comes with a cost, literally. Nah, that is facts. Like, but I ain't gonna lie. Just imagine this though. You had to pay for all your rebirth, and you had to regrind your whole overall again. I ain't gonna lie. I at least get my whole overall. I wish they had some way where you could get maybe a build for free with rebirth. Not just you get your overall. They need to do something like that. Maybe like if you got paid for the first build, that next build free. But then you gotta pay for the next build. I don't know. Just something that make it easier than what it is right now. Personally, I ain't gonna lie. Three more minutes, chat. How y'all? Let's see some early predictions of how y'all feel 2K gonna be on the gameplay side. Like, what y'all think the change gonna be this year? I feel like they're gonna try to emphasize. I think they was talking about some stuff in the roadmap. Let's look at the roadmap real quick on the gameplay side. Rewarding skill-based gameplay, new tools on offense and defense. Y'all don't know they literally showing the MyPlayer builder next week. So I don't know. I think they showed that the community day was gonna be. Let me see. I think they showed when the community day stuff was gonna be shown. Let me see. Yeah, community content is week of, so it's the same week as MyCareer. So I don't know what's going on with that. So community day is this week. What was that? Okay, so I think Mike Wang finna be on the stream because he just tweeted out. He just tweeted out he finna be on the stream. So I ain't gonna lie, Mike Wayne I don't know if he getting paid to troll people, but bro ain't tweeted since 2025. I don't really like that. Ain't gonna lie. Same thing for the past 9 years. I don't think 2K been the exact same the past 9 years. If it been the same the past 9 years, I don't think people would be as mad. People low-key would probably be more mad. Actually. Because if we had the same game since 2K17, I think people would be even more mad. But I don't know if that would be as bad as what we've had. Like, we've had a couple hits in there, like 19, 20, 22. But you got to think about the 18s, the 25s, the 24s. I would have took a 17 again. I ain't going to lie, instead of them 3 years. You think the graphics got better in the last 9 years? I don't think the 2K graphics ain't really. I feel like 2K graphics been pretty good since 14, man. It's been kind of tough to really improve it. They just kind of add like shading, maybe a couple extra sweat molecules. I don't know, bro. He do that every year. Come up when the game comes out, then 1 to 2 months, and he disappear till next year. I think 2K doing that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That don't really make no sense for the main game developer that we get all the real info from to just disappear. Like, I feel like they make him go MIA on some mysterious shit. I think that's just like the meta nowadays, like being mysterious. So like, I feel like when he come back, I feel like all the fan base know that's when the game finna be getting hyped. It's time to anticipate the next game, pretty much. But let's get to it.
The moments that last forever go beyond what we see on the court.
You are the finals MVP.
These moments start out with the ball, a dream, and a relentless will to win. They're a culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped on the court.
Okay, so Spike Lee coming back.
Have led to this one. NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
24 wasn't bad. It was just boring to me, personally.
Welcome back to our road to NBA 2K26 streams. I hope everybody has had a great week so far, and hopefully we can help you end your week on a high note here. Since Monday, I have been seeing posts asking what day gameplay would be coming. Remember, when we said July 28th, that was the week of July 28th. And the same thing applies for all the other dates we put out, but today is the day for gameplay. We made you all wait a couple
Man,
days.
I thought bro was finna say we not dropping gameplay. I was finna
Before we
say.
get into it, as always, we do have a couple housekeeping items to walk through. Today, we are talking about NBA 2K26 on Gen 9 platform. That is the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. We also do have Twitch drops enabled on these streams. And that means just by watching them on Twitch, you can earn a locker code. You guys were saying that we started the show late, but we just wanted to give you some, 5 extra minutes to get some extra Twitch drops time, and hopefully you're going to get that. But for the first half of the summer, the Twitch drops will be to earn a locker code for NBA 2K25. So if you watch for 45 minutes, which many of you have already, you will get 2 one-hour double XP coins, one for my team and one for MyCareer. I am betting a lot of you have finished your 45 minutes already from our last stream a couple weeks back. But if you keep watching beyond that and watch for a total of 2 hours, you will also get a My Team 100 overall or higher pack, camo pants for your MyPlayer, and also 60 skill boosts. Now, keep in mind, Twitch drops are, of course, on Twitch, kind of in a name. So if you're watching on YouTube or X or TikTok, come over to Twitch if you want to earn a locker code. Next thing, something new. We are starting something called Creator Challenges today. So from now until 2K26 Early Access begins, if you make content that breaks down or reacts to any of our 2K26 courtside reports, including today's gameplay one, you're going to want to use the hashtag NBA2KChallenge in your video.
Ain't gonna lie, chat. I tried to loophole it.
And after you all reach the community
I definitely tried to loophole it, chat.
And 26 eligible videos, you all will unlock a locker code.
The VVC price is not lower again. You might as well hang that one up, brother.
During early access. And on top of that, if you go to our Creator Challenge website at this link below, you will be able to fill out a form, submit your video, and then in September, we are going to draw 26 eligible winners who will each get 1 million VC in 2K26.
I may gotta try to do that, man.
All right,
a million VC day one kind of tough.
and
Oh, in
our
September?
special guest.
I mean, the game gonna be out in August by then. I don't know, bro.
Man, oh man, I'm feeling good, man. And For me too, it feels amazing being like kind of on the outside of the information. So everything I'm about to see today is gonna be new and news to me as well. So you'll get to see my live reaction. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Get it.
Alrighty, well, let's get right into it. I see the chat wants us to hurry it up. The first thing we do have for everybody today is the cinematic gameplay trailer for 2K26. This was captured using the PS5 version of the game. It's still early in the morning for you. I hope it wakes you up and gets you ready for the rest of the stream. Stacks, I think they're ready.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I want to see it, man. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited just like the rest of the chat. Let's see this gameplay. Come on.
Okay. Watch parties are encouraged, and we can't wait to see your. However, please keep in mind that some parts of our live stream making. Okay, this shit finna be copyrighted. Okay, this not no real gameplay. This all cinematic. What's good, Gavin? What did that say? All new motion engine? I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I'm seeing a lot of old animations. I cannot cap. I'm seeing a lot of old animations right now, chat. I won't lie. That literally is a copied and pasted animation. I'm not gonna cap. That Ja Morant is a literal copied and pasted animation. Okay, that was copied and pasted. You just definitely saw a Curry off-ball decks, no cap. Copied and pasted. That shit literally. I was waiting to see if I seen a contact dunk. Definitely copied and pasted ass contact dunk. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't shown one new animation, chat. They ain't showed one new animation, chat. I ain't gonna lie. The whole Bron baseline contact dunk, I swear that's not new. That's kind of scary, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't see one new animation.
You know what? The first thing I want to say about that trailer that I noticed off the rip is different camera angles and stuff we got. Like, I don't know if...
Oh, nah, I'm not. I don't even know if I can watch this, chat. Nah, I don't know if I can watch this, bro. Did this nigga just say we got new camera angles in the cinematic damn trailer? Nah, go to live, bro.
Awesome
I don't even need to hear no more. Let's get back to live, bro.
That shot of LeBron behind the rim at the end, that was just perfect. I see somebody in the chat says LeBron is not doing that at 41 years old. I'm pretty sure LeBron just did that a couple months ago, so that shot is very accurate. But that was just the start.
Oh yeah, they glazing. Oh yeah, they super glazing. Now let's see if we can get the blob, bro. I don't know if I can do it.
And a special guest.
Oh, Mike Wayne, pull it up. Okay, maybe we actually do get some info. Bro talking about cinematic trailer angles, gang. Like, they not going in the instant replay, getting every best angle of every clip they got from 26 so far. Okay, we got the live courtside report. Okay, bet.
Here with NBA 2K gameplay director Mike Wang to break down this year's.
Hallie said I got a torn Achilles, just trying to get this bread some other way.
Today,
I feel him.
The new Pro Play motion engine, enhanced rhythm shooting, and other advanced.
New Pro Play motion engine.
This year, Pro Play technology is evolving, bringing more authenticity than ever before through advancements in rhythm shooting, new customization options on offense.
Oh, I just realized they bringing back rhythm shooting.
And much more.
I just realized I just said rhythm shooting back. So rhythm shooting is confirmed.
In 2K26, Pro Play powers the all-new dynamic motion engine, using machine learning technology to make your actions feel more lifelike and realistic. Dynamic lower body pose matching adjusts the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly to remove the skating seen in past games and ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. This is the biggest change to player movement since NBA 2K21, offering a fresh and authentic feeling every time you step on the court.
And that's the
They
same
breaking
way
this week one. I ain't gonna lie,
it's
chat.
wild to see how gameplay is
Oh, they got a new shot meter. Interesting. They got a new shot meter.
Players who take advantage of the rhythm shooting mechanic will notice more responsive and authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. We really wanted to emphasize creating a skill-based environment in 2K26 that blends authenticity with competition for a more rewarding experience. This renewed focus will be felt across multiple gameplay features.
I'm so serious. What am I supposed to be seeing though? Like, what am I supposed to be seeing on this that I'm like supposed to be seeing new?
And authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. We really wanted to emphasize creating
I'm actually so confused. What are they trying to show me that's new on these shooting? Like I seen they was spamming jump shots in the trailer, but what am I supposed to be seeing that's new? Okay, that's the first little actual look at gameplay.
As a shooter, that sounds awesome. But what about potential changes to moves in the post?
Big men in NBA
Go-to post shots.
able to leverage all new signature
Go-to pro shots is crazy.
Players can lean into a host of new moves, including shimmy floaters, baby hooks, and up and unders. Playing with your back to the basket is a lost art, but those who are able to
Go-to hook shots is crazy. Custom layup package. Hold on.
2K, layups were limited by a single signature layup package.
Hold on. I kind of like that.
From around the league to mix and
I kind of like that. I can't lie.
Quick scoops, euro steps, hop steps.
That's kind of
and
tough.
spins, and determine exactly.
Oh, so hop steps gonna be in layups now. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually hard.
Uses system-driven technology to
I'm not seeing nothing new with the actual gameplay though. I'm not gonna lie.
previously scripted motion captured animations. Coupled with new dynamic motion, this change improves the freedom of authentic movement for both the dribbler and on-ball defender. Interior defense has also been redesigned so that it's easier to put a body on shooters when they're finishing around the rim and make body-to-body contact in the air. And bigs will feel increased physicality when roaming in the paint.
Am I being trolled?
Last but not least, we've added some new offensive controls to give players a more intuitive, deliberate, and free-flowing experience.
Bro, what the hell is he talking about? Did he just do the same move 3 times?
Least, we've added some new offensive controls to give players a more intuitive, deliberate, and free-flowing experience. Ball handlers can now shield themselves.
Oh, nah. I gotta be getting trolled. I gotta actually be getting trolled.
More balance and lead to more skill-based outcomes. You can even use it to put defenders in jail, just like Luka and other strong guards love to do. For
Okay.
shooters, you can use the new quick shot feature by holding
Kyrie
left
dribbling
trigger
looks smooth, I'm not gonna lie.
shots. This will skip the dip.
Yeah, that
Using
Luka
the
shit
shots
looks
off
stiff
super
as
quick
shit.
like Klay Thompson.
Kyrie shit
Plus,
did look a little stiff too.
slow motion Euro step gathers.
It looked better than
Something
Luka
we've seen
shit
a lot
though.
of in the league lately from
So hey Chad, if y'all wonder if Ant got his new face scan, that shit does not look like a new Ant face scan. Y'all can see that right there.
This will help you navigate through the paint and around defenders.
Y'all can see that. You see they not trying to get a why they even got Ant in the trailer at that point?
And finally, another highly requested feature is the ability to force.
I ain't gonna lie, Ant being on the cover of the 2K, people would be happy about that off the simple fact they probably gonna see him getting actually face scanned in the game.
As a big-time 2K fan, I can't wait to get my hands on 2K26 and experience these all-new features for myself.
Gameplay in NBA 2K26 has taken a giant leap forward with more
Why do I keep seeing Tyler Hero clips
faster pace and more skill-based gameplay?
without actually seeing Tyler Hero?
Or a veteran like me, everyone can master the fundamentals in these all-new moves. Pre-order NBA 2K26.
Oh
Superstar.
nah, that's the whole thing. Oh, I'm starting to get scared, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh nah, this might be tough. This may be rough, chat. They didn't even like. There wasn't even nothing remotely new that they showed. The gold, bro. They showed that they got more new animations. They got custom layer packages, and they got go-to post shots now. Oh nah, bro. They ain't even marketed that they got all these thousands of new animations. I ain't gonna lie though, that's kind of good. But they should have been marketing that they took some animations out, maybe. Oh no, man. That's it.
Man, oh man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Shout out to Mike Wayne for coming through and blessing us with some more information, man. But yeah,
Maybe
gotta
we got like a
bag
blog
to get
now,
into
bro. Cause
today's
I don't know if I'm
So,
trying to
let's
see a
go ahead
glaze
and
off.
start
Hold
kicking
on.
it off with some of this stuff here, man.
Yeah, there is a lot there. And just like last time, we just gave Stacks a list of everything in the full Courtside Report blog that we can talk about today. So we're going to go put them in your shoes and go through not only each feature that Mike and Tyrese mentioned in more detail, but also we're going to talk about a couple of improvements that actually weren't even mentioned in the video. So stick around for that. I'm ready if you are, Stacks.
Yes.
I might even gotta show y'all the difference between how 2K marketing this game compared to
First up,
FIFA.
we got Pro
Like
Play.
FIFA marketing this year is all new, everything new, everything. They got multiple different gameplays for people. Like
We got a few questions.
they ain't showed nothing new for real.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, sure. In case you haven't heard about Pro Play in the past, that's been a big step towards more lifelike basketball in 2K. And it's this really cool tech that lets us use footage from real NBA games to capture animations from them. We don't need to have players come to our studio and wear those mocap suits with white dots and do the animations there. We can get them from the NBA footage. So
I think it's making sense now that they dropping the build stuff next week. Then,
from the NBA.
being honest, chat, cause they finna try to make the build be like the hype of the game next year.
Clarify that first. But anyways, the last 2 years you've seen Pro Play for things like shot animations and dribbling.
All I saw
Now,
was the
this year,
D-Book
you heard Mike
Kobe's
say,
from
that
23
NBA
comeback,
footage is powered
and the fact you don't have to dip on shots all the time. What do you mean dip on
Not
shots?
just dribbling,
Oh, you talking about come down for the? I know what you mean.
the way players move on
If
defense,
no contest, it
and
looks like you can green.
as well. And you might be thinking, well, what's the actual benefit, right? Well, when you play, you are going to see how players move. And
Bro said that wasn't even Mike Wayne. He dinner saying that was AI.
Now, in past years, you may see players kind of skate around or slide around, right? And it's been a lot of feedback that we've gotten in the past before. And with this new motion engine, you are going to see that skating and sliding.
They've been saying they took sliding out of defense out the game for like the past 3 years, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They've been trying to get that out the game since
Sounds
22.
like some good news to us, man. Especially skating and sliding all over the court. I know nobody wants that. Next up, we have enhanced rhythm shooting.
I don't even think Stacks believe none of this shit. He just trying to get his bread.
Past year,
I ain't gonna
now
lie.
Rhythm shooting is enhanced. I would love to know more about that too.
Excuse me? No. I know y'all heard what he just said, bro. Hold on, bro. Bro, listen to what bro just said. He just dropped a bomb on us.
This past year, and now rhythm shooting is enhanced. I would love to know more about that too.
That shit enhanced, y'all.
Yeah, I keep
Y'all better lock
getting
in, bro.
back, and
That shit is
some
enhanced.
really cool upgrades that
I don't think y'all ready, bro.
Because, like a lot of people this past year, I was kind of resistant to it at first, being honest. But over
Yeah, I
time,
think
learned
Spotup's
to
gonna be
use it.
happy with the shooting
Now,
if that's
this
true,
year, just to use
Tokyo.
stacks, I use rhythm
I
shooting
just
every day.
don't believe it.
My catch
I
and
think you
shoot,
still
my
gonna get
step
bad
back.
catches and stuff like
I've
that
heard from
still.
Not just you, but many people who've done the same thing. So, for those of
Low
you
key though,
shooting with the butt,
what if they made you have to like rhythm shoot to get good catches now? Cause that's really what they was trying to showcase.
You're not gonna regret it.
If that's what they did, I'm not gonna lie,
That
bro.
Rhythm shooting is no longer just about matching.
I'm not
the
gonna lie,
animation,
bro.
But rather giving you the full control over the animation. So, when you do, picture your controller. When you do the down-up flick on your right stick, the way you flick the stick will actually change the way your player is shooting. We'll try to explain this in like the simplest way we can. Rhythm shooting has two parts, right? The timing of when you flick the stick, and then the tempo of how you did it. Timing and tempo. For timing, if you flick up really early, you can now release the ball earlier. And if you flick up late, you can kind of hold on to the ball for a moment before you let go. And then for tempo, if you flick up kind of fast, you're going to rush your shot.
Nah,
Flick with a slower tempo,
nah, that
you're
joint messed with my
gonna
controller one
release.
time. I never did it
The
again.
cool thing about this is there isn't necessarily a right or wrong timing anymore. It's giving you more freedom because let's say, for example, you rushed your timing to get the shot, right? The defender's closing out, you want to rush your shot. If you rush the timing, but you still green the tempo, you can still make the shot. So to me, it's really just about how you shoot in real life. The dev team is giving us more control as a shooter than you would have simply by pressing the button. So I got to mess around a little bit with this earlier last week, and I'm still getting the hang of it. But
It seems like they're gonna make rhythm shooting even more important.
Yeah, man. I think that's one of those things that I'm gonna have to get my hands on to actually see exactly how it works. So I'm excited to see what that's about. Definitely gonna go back to rhythm shooting, but I gotta see what it's looking like. Next up, we got skill-based gameplay. I know that's been a big topic lately. We don't have to spend too much time on it. All right, skill-based gameplay. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we did talk about this on the roadmap stream a while back. So like we'll just do a quick recap. But remember, I see the chat asking about this. This year, a point of emphasis in 26 for our dev team is skill-based and competitive gameplay that makes you feel more in control. So when people are asking about like the outcome of shots, rebounds, loose balls, steals, and all those things like that, we are intending to make that more skill-based and competitive. So as you hear us talk about all the new features today, just keep that in mind. And then the other thing we did talk about last time were that a few gameplay settings were adjusted. So higher difficulties and most multiplayer modes are going to have green or miss shot timing. And then layup timing is permanently enabled so that people aren't making real player percentage layups.
Yeah, I remember that. You have to have timing on your layups this year.
Yeah, man. I think the
It's gonna be obviously some other news that we gotta see in the blog, bro. But
maybe mid-year,
I ain't seen them drop the blog yet. I guess they waiting till after the stream. Maybe they don't even drop the blog today. Who knows, bro?
Excited to see more people be forced to use that as well.
But
kind of create a little bit more of a bigger skill gap, you know, when playing the game online. Anyway,
exactly.
Let's go to the next thing. We have signature go-to post shot. So we already had that signature shots like pretty much on the perimeter, but now it look like we have showing some love to the big men out here, man. So let's hear about those signature go-to post shots.
Yeah, so many of you probably remember the regular go-to shots we've added, and personally, it's really fun anytime I see a video of like somebody doing side-by-side of 2K gameplay and IRL footage together. So like I've seen it for Steph a lot, KD, Kyrie, people like that.
What the hell just happened to my PC? Close this. Hold on. Well, looking like I'm cooked, chat. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie though, chat. I don't even know if I even got stream no more of this shit, bro. It don't seem like we finna see too much. But my shit definitely froze. Alright, ask me some questions, chat, before we get out of here, I guess. See if I can fix this while y'all ask me some shit. Close. I fixed it. Never mind.
People like that.
I thought my shit was cooked. Cannot lie, I thought my shit was cooked, chat.
They've added what we're calling go-to post shots. So when you're in the post, if you hold the right stick,
they not talking about shit.
Post moves and moves that a bunch of big men in the NBA are doing today. So I'm hoping to see some more go-to shot clips for big men now this year as well, like some of the ones you even saw in the gameplay trailer.
It's honestly feel more like 2K promoting their Twitch and their YouTube more so than promoting their game, because I feel like we gotta watch this instead of reading the courtside report like we usually do.
Anyway, moving on, we got custom layups, right? Now, I heard Mike say mix and match. Because when I say mix and match, I'm thinking mixing one player's layup package with another player. Like, is that what are we talking about here when we talk about that?
I'm thinking it's like the dunk packages.
You are correct, because a popular piece of feedback from the community, and something I've heard often, has been somebody might like a certain animation from a player's layup package.
D Fox layup mixed with Jordan Poole hop sounds devious. Nah, the layup custom layup package is damn near probably the best thing he said.
Pick one layup package.
Not even damn near, it's definitely the best thing he said.
All of your layup. This year, you can set different players' animations for different types of layups. We have normal layups.
Oh, okay, we got a little look at it.
Quick scoops, Euro steps, hop steps, and spins, as you can see here in the MyPlayer customization menu. And then these new, like, specific categories, that is available both when you're customizing your MyPlayer.
Okay.
And also, if you play MyNBA, it's also going to be available when you're editing your rosters, editing the players in them. You can assign to them these different types of layups as well. It's a really cool feature to me.
Yeah. I like that. I could already imagine.
I mean, he's the dunk creator, but I mean, they should have been had this.
Those layups might get that is collisions and interior defense are better this year. That's great to hear, man. That's definitely great to hear. What exactly does that mean, though, Evan?
Well, in the past, the way players' bodies collided with each other was scripted, right? That was through mocap. And I think many of you knew that, or at least assumed that, based on how those animations look. Well, this year in 2K26, there is new tech that actually generates those collisions. You're going to notice as a dribbler or even like an on-ball defender, you are going to notice more freedom of movement rather than kind of being stuck in a scripted mocap animation. That's one benefit there. And the other one for interior defense, that has been redesigned so that bigs can get body bumps more reliably when they're contesting layups and dunks. You're really going to feel more physicality in the paint if you are guarding around the rim.
They said this exact same thing last year, so this is what I'm saying. Like, if you really been paying attention to 2K, they've been saying a lot of stuff they said for this game in this trailer. They said last year.
Some love to the defensive side of the ball. It's always a great time. Next, too, not only defense, we also got new rebounding timing feedback. Now, this is interesting. I'm not sure if this is something we've ever seen in 2K before. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, so this is actually a small but really helpful addition when I saw it for the first time. Maybe I was just out of the loop because I didn't really play on big builds until the last year, but I never knew when to press triangle to jump for a rebound. Kind of just like press triangle randomly. So if you're like me and you didn't know, the ideal just like pressed the last year, but I never knew when to press triangle to jump for a rebound. Kind of just like press triangle randomly. So
Bro, what the hell he just said, bro?
maybe I was just out of the loop because I didn't really play on big builds until the last year, but I never knew when to press triangle to jump for a rebound. Kind of just like press triangle randomly. So if you're like me and you didn't know, the ideal time to jump for a rebound is right before the ball makes its final bounce off the rim. So
When the fuck else was you jumping, gang? What you talking about? Bro, wait. I know I'm not finna be getting earlys, lates on jumping for rebounds. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm not finna be getting earlys, lates, greens for jumping for rebounds. I know I'm not finna see that. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know I didn't just hear a dev just tell me. I ain't know how my game worked for rebounds. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nah.
the ball bounces.
Nah, we're cooked, chat. Nah, we are actually cooked.
And this year, when you do have an excellent
We actually might be cooked, chat.
Flash below your player's feet, just like you see in this clip.
Okay, that's not that big a deal.
Nail the timing and get a green rebound, it is going to significantly boost your chances of securing the ball. So it is important to get the rebound timing right, to have the best.
But we got time to rebounds now.
Might not know their timing.
Bro, who the fuck asked for this shit?
Kind of help educate you and help you learn and adjust to.
I guess 2K did have to do something for that because everybody was just putting 99 rebound. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was just putting 99 rebounds, so 2K had to do something for that rebound. And I ain't gonna lie, but that's kind of crazy. So rebounding finna have a skill gap, I guess. So I guess that's not bad, but that nigga was just chatting with that rebound timing thing.
Okay, I think that's amazing too.
Rebound was definitely broken on 25, no cap. I guess they did have to make. That's actually a good change, but the way he introed that really just threw me off. Bro said he ain't know you had to time a rebound after the ball finna go off the rim. When was you pressing Y, bro? When was you pressing triangle? When was you pressing it?
Move forward. Next, we got new controls. Mike talked about some of
Bro was waiting for that joint to jump in his hand.
And there's a lot here, so let's get into some of them.
Yeah, so I mean, well, one thing, before we go through like each of the new controls, there is an important note here that I think many of you will be very happy to hear, that the overall game speed in 2K26 has been sped up compared to 2K25.
That's good.
Hopefully that is good news. Many of you,
That's good.
as you hear about these new controls, keep that in mind. Because the game speed is faster,
That's really good. I'm gonna be real. We saw gameplay. That shit didn't look sped up at all. Like, in none of them clips that we saw actual gameplay of, it didn't look sped up at all. It could have been who was playing, but
Stacks, what do you got first?
yeah.
First, we have Quick Protect. By the way, I do want to say, man, the game.
Shout out Protect, man. They got 2K promoting you, gang.
As well. I know that's been something that I've been talking about a while too. Is having the game speed a little bit faster. So I really.
I'm not gonna lie. Fuck saying speed. The clips I've seen, it looks slower.
Yeah, you heard Mike.
Especially the Luka clip.
This is a new control, so that when you're dribbling,
The Kyrie clip too.
tap the left trigger. You can now kind of shield the ball or evade somebody reaching in on you to get a steal. So if you do react quickly enough to a defender that's reaching in, you can counter it. And then the goal here is to give ball handlers a balance to the steal system.
What do you mean?
And
Like,
that's
what did
a
we
really
get?
nice
What did we
difference.
get for countering it?
There's actually one more use to it though, because it has a dual purpose.
We just
So
don't get ripped.
if
Is
you're
that
right,
the counter? We just he don't get ripped. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of
You
crazy.
can actually do a quick protect, tap the left trigger, and then you'll trap them on your hip to get open. I think you saw in the video that this is something Luka does nearly every game I watch him in, so that's the example we use.
Yeah, but Luka looks
is
slower, but
somebody who
Kyrie
uses
looks slower
protects a
too,
lot.
though.
But yeah, there are double uses.
He just looked a little faster than Luka.
Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that, man. And I like that a lot.
I wish they would have showed us somebody like Ja,
These
somebody that's like
play,
known for being quick and fast,
changes
or
and
Fox.
things that's going into it are like
They only showed us Fox on
enhance the
defense.
skill gap, you know what I'm saying? So I really do like that. Quick protect, I feel like that can be very, very, very useful. That just for the
Nah, you definitely can't give 2K grace after
I like
25.
that.
We need
Next up, we're
26 to
gonna
be
talk about
best
the
game
no
possible.
dip catch and shoots. I'm very interested about that.
Okay, no dip, catch, and shoot. Somebody was saying that in the chat that they seen that. I didn't see that in the trailer.
Let's hear about that.
Yeah, this one is, I think, I shouldn't say it, now, but I think this is my favorite feature today, just because it's the one that I'm gonna probably have the chance.
I was
to
just
use the most,
finna definitely
because
say
when
this
I'm
is probably
out
what
there
he really finna be
playing,
doing.
I am always sitting in the corner, right? I'm not, I don't dribble. I just kind of sit there and knock down threes for my team. So this is a really cool addition because the dev team has added a feature in 2K26.
Bro don't play
for people
2K at
like me
all.
And anybody else who kind of is a corner sitter or just sits there waiting for the ball to shoot. When you're standing still and you get past the ball, if you hold down the left trigger, you are going to square up and catch the ball and then go straight into your shot without dipping your hands down. And it's funny that, when I first learned about this feature, I remember this like old Klay Thompson video that I watched before where he kind of explains exactly this. And he talked about how he mastered being able to catch and shoot in rhythm.
But everybody
without
doesn't
dipping
do
is
that
part of why
in the
he's such a
league.
good shooter.
So maybe if you
this
put on
feature
Clay
is
shot,
gonna
you
help
get
do
better
exactly that.
catch and
You
shoot
can't,
animation
Klay
this year.
Thompson and anybody else who does that in the real life NBA.
So that make Clay have like one of the better jump shots in the game.
All of these gameplay improvements are pretty fire. That one is pretty cool too, I'm not gonna lie. Next up we have revamped signature size up. Let's get it.
Okay, I didn't see this in the
one is
trailer.
like a
I
control
don't think.
change, kind of. So they're a little different
What?
this year. There are two inputs now. So
Two
you can
inputs.
Either, imagine your controller. You can either rock the right stick back and forth, left and right, or you can repeatedly flick the right stick like up, 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 and you're going to get two different size up combinations. This is really just to give you more variety in what types of size ups that you can do. Because when you go left, right versus up, 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 it's going to be a different size up. So more controls for those advanced users out there and advanced dribblers who want to take advantage of those size ups.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I like that, but I see one of my favorite moves in the game. This is a move I utilize a lot, man. We got slow motion Euro steps.
Yeah, I feel you on that, Tokyo, but
Hear a little bit about that,
we'll
man.
see.
I love you using the Euro step. What do we got?
slow motion Euro step. So they got the
this
Euro
one was
step,
very cool,
the
because there
Luka
are-
step in
there are
here.
very few players who can
The
just
Luka
push
slow
it down
step.
and barrel their way to the rim every play. Like most players, they need a little finesse there. So the dev team has added these slow motion Euro steps. This is another left trigger control. So picture your controller again. As you're doing a Euro step, if you hold down the left trigger, you can slow down mid move, kind of do like a slow motion drag step.
Yeah, they got the
And
little.
defender kind of
That's
isn't
tough. I'm not gonna. They
based
added the Luka
on
slow
what
step.
your
That's
normal
tough.
speed or Euro step speed would be. They're gonna fly right by you. So it is a new way for people to mix things up with their layups. I gotta say, like overall, layups in general feel really good this year from what I've seen, from what I've heard. From people
Layups been
playing.
pretty OP the
Layups in
last
general
like
feel
3
really good.
years.
So
To
if
be
you're
honest, since
somebody
like
who likes
23.
driving in for layups, hopefully you're gonna have a great year in 2K26.
So we shall see.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that. That's probably my favorite feature so far. Like I said, I like to utilize the Euro step.
Layups sound like they're gonna be
Being
kind of
able to
OP.
Throw the defender off, like you said.
You're gonna be able to
When you think
specialize
you're going
each
up, and then go
type
for
of
the
layup to have the best layup package
like that,
possible
Evan.
now.
Not gonna lie,
That's gonna be
probably my
kinda
favorite
crazy.
feature right there.
And we ain't seen nothing about dunking. And the only thing we seen was that a lot of the dunks are back.
Yeah, I saw the
With
chat
no new
like
dunks.
this, when I
Rat
was talking about it
passes.
earlier, showing in the
I think I
video.
seen Jokic do
one
this
is a
in the
game
trailer.
control. So in the past, like double tapping circle if you're on PlayStation, double tapping circle, that was a flashy pass, right? I used to spam that.
They took out flashy pass?
But now double tapping circle is going to do a wrap pass. Because I've seen people submit 2K25 videos in our feedback channels that are like, why did my pass go straight into the back of a defender? And they wish they had more control over what type of pass they did. So now, the good passes out there, you can control when to do a wrap pass.
That's actually
or
pretty good.
The pass going into somebody's back.
I feel
This one is
okay. That's
simple,
actually a
double
good.
tapping
That's actually a
circle
good thing.
position or double tapping,
But people not gonna know about that by the time the game come out.
Wrap pass now in 2K26.
That's like the jump pass that they added in 25. A lot of the new
That
passing things you
have
could
a
do.
little bit more control
A lot of
over
people
the
didn't know about
passes.
it.
And speaking of passes, next up we got alley-oops.
Yeah, this one was not in the video. This one was
Okay.
a small change to alley-oops to make sure they require a little more thinking. So on lower difficulties, alley-oops are still going to be similar to previous year. You can get away with just pressing square, and you don't really have to think too much. Right? But on higher difficulties, the button the dunker has to press is going to be randomized. So on PlayStation, for example, it is not always going to be square.
Some of them shits be fast as shit though. I don't know about this one. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know about this one.
It could be circle, it could be triangle.
Okay, that's interesting though.
Square, and you're going to have to pay attention on those higher difficulties to finish your alley-oops as a dunker.
That's not gonna be too much of a problem, I don't think.
I think
But some of them animations fast as shit, especially when you are big.
To increase the skill gap, I know I keep going back to that, but anything we could do to increase the skill gap, I think is cool. Now,
I really don't like the dunk time and shit though. To be honest, I think that kind of ruined dunking. That made everybody be able to dunk.
I think all of this stuff though, once
Personally,
you play the game for a while,
I don't really mind it as much with the alley oops though.
You'll get used to it and you'll start to get a little bit better at it. Next up, we
I
have
think some people in the chat, they're underestimating their reaction time. Some of you don't like this, but when you actually do it,
No, that shit probably gonna be assed off rip, but
whether it's X, square,
I'm not mad at it.
whatever it is, I think you're underestimating.
I'm really more so mad that we ain't really
Chat
getting
kinda
no
that,
new shit
and
for real in
you're
terms of.
scared about what that means for you as a dunker. I think you're
I don't
underestimating
know.
yourself.
I wish they would have took some animations
they're
out.
not
I
good
guess
enough to
more
get
so
the
than
button
anything.
pressed in time, man. I don't know
I've
what
just
to
seen a
tell
lot
you,
of
man.
copied
That's
and
tough.
pasted in the
Anyway,
trailer.
moving on. We also have setting screens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Screens
so I
was
just
pretty
wanted
OP
to bring
on
that up.
25.
So this year, when you are setting a screen, you can kind of make fine adjustments to which way you want to face. So as you're setting a screen, you can nudge the left stick, left or right, kind of rotate your player 45 degrees a little bit in whichever direction you nudge the stick, right, left or right. Or you can flick the left stick in the opposite direction of what you're facing, and your players kind of do like a 180-degree turn, like a spin. And that means that if you're a smart big,
That's not that bad. That's actually pretty good.
Defenders, you're gonna get your ball handlers open better. So this is an advanced control for being added for like big men who want to be at the next level and be a better screener for their teammates.
It'd be sometimes your man won't face the right way on the
New
screen.
Controls, a lot of new things to learn. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the faster game speed.
That's not that bad.
I know, like a lot of people.
I thought he was gonna say they buffed him or something, or nerfed him, but they just added a new little control. That's not that. It's not that crazy.
Okay, but anyway, before we wrap up, is there anything about AI and coaching that we need to know?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot about AI and coaching, to be honest, in the blog that everyone should definitely go read. But you know, especially if you play my team or my NBA and you consistently have a lot of AI teammates, it's definitely something you kind of want to learn about. But we can summarize a few real quick here. We have time. What do you got?
Okay, let's start out with first up we have drive and kick intelligence.
Yeah, okay. So this one, the AI, I've heard this feedback a lot. That the AI like wouldn't pass when they should, or you as the user might feel like the AI should have made a pass that they didn't. But this year, the AI does have improved drive and kick intelligence, and what that means is they are going to be more actively looking to see when the defense rotates, and then pass out if there's an open shooter. But on the flip side,
Nah, 2K usually good at promoting their game. I don't know about this one though. This one kind of a miss.
And that is about making AI smarter about when they collapse in to help them protect the paint on those drives. And this really factors in, how close the ball is to the basket so that defenders can adjust properly to help or then recover it back out to the shooter. So if you think about the two things we talked about, the help defense and then the drive and kick.
I don't really care about this. We skipping this.
Complementary, so it's for where you are on the court, right? When you're
MyPlayer freelance engine.
So you're in your NBA career, your teammates do understand where you are on the court, even if you don't have the ball. So
Okay.
for that drive and kick that we just talked about, if an AI drives in, the defense kind of collapses on them in the paint, they're going to know that where you are on the court, and they can find you more consistently if you're open. If you're staying in a
I ain't played on like a lock or a big and MyCareer in a little minute, so I don't really know. I don't really know how this feel. So I guess that's good for people that play lock and big on MyCareer, I guess.
Those quick plays to communicate with your AI teammate. So the example from the blog is that when you're off ball, you can tell your point guard that you're going to come set a screen for them. Give them a heads up, or you can actually call like a post up for yourself. Things like that are examples of these new quick plays
Nah, I feel you.
that are possible with this freelance engine. But there is more in the blog that we're not going to go through in its entirety here. I think it might be better for you guys to go read it and what defenders can make.
All right, is the blog out though, gang?
And go over under screens with more logic than they have in the past. And then something I think many of our sim players will appreciate is the dev team has expanded playbooks. you now have the ability to put up to 80 plays in your playbooks now. For those of you who are basketball experts out there, know all the ins and outs of those plays. I can't claim to be somebody like that myself, but hopefully if you are one of those people, you are
Okay.
gonna benefit.
They just talking about bullshit now.
Gotta expand that skill.
You can see this going out, play quick time, make site, and log in with the same Twitch account. That
Okay, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm not gonna lie. Consensus of what they pretty much did. They dropped some new controls. I guess they got like the layup stuff, the screen stuff. You got rebound timing. They added a couple little minor new things. I think the layup thing gonna be cool. I think the rebound thing gonna be pretty good because of how ridiculous rebound was, but pretty underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. It's even, especially in comparison to 25 hype. Especially when they dropped the gameplay. They dropped a lot of new stuff for gameplay. Like, they were trying to hype people up off the new animations. If they would have did that this year, I would have killed them. I ain't gonna lie. So, I guess they couldn't really do that. So, I don't know. I'm not really too hyped based off what they just said. I think the reason why they are dropping the builder earlier than pretty much ever is because of the fact that they ain't really had nothing to talk about on the gameplay. I'll probably show y'all the FIFA just so y'all can see like a reference, because it's not even close. It's not even close. Like, the feedback that they listen to, it's not even close, bro, in terms of 2K. But we're gonna try to get to this blog. Bro. Is the blog up yet? It's up. Alright. Alright, we finally got the blog, bro. So we can just look at the blog for what it is. They had the little courtside report. We looked at the little extra stuff. So we're going to actually go over the blog in detail. So, this is actually where we're going to be able to go through it all on our own. So, gameplay powered by Pro Play. I'm not going to lie. I'm not finna get too much into the Pro Play, but I don't really think it does much. We already seen this in the little live stream. Smoother, cleaner, and more responsive gameplay powered by Pro Play. Okay, we already understood this, and they talking about introducing 24, using actual NBA footage. Yeah, that's pretty much what they pretty much describe what Pro Play is. Biggest change, the movement. I feel like they've said this before too. Took a giant leap forward with the dribble engine, introduced in 25. I guess. So they emphasize skating again here in the blog. Enhanced dribble rhythm shooting. Okay, so let's see what they saying. Watching so many of you discover and embrace. Okay. Thrilling, rewarding, seeing hiding competition. The push down envelope. In NBA 2K26, rhythm shooting extends beyond mimicking each player's signature shooting animation, giving you full control over every aspect of the shot. This shooting control method still relies on a down-up flicking motion with the shot stick, but now your shot timing and tempo will actually manipulate the shooting's upper body and impact how the shot looks throughout the complete motion by reflecting how you move the stick. From the start, you'll see and feel the difference. Okay. So I think rhythm shooting jump shots is gonna be different than like regular jump shots this year, then, because of that. So that's an interesting change. Offense. Okay, they didn't really mention this. Okay, develop a robust post. I don't really care too much about post work, but if you are a person that really do care about post, the go-to post shots may be a big deal for you. That may be a big one. Has been improved to more well-rounded and suitable for all archetypes. Green or miss timing will be universal in 2K26 so that each mode has an even playing field. This means on higher difficulties, including competitive multiplayer modes, only excellent timing green shots will go in. However, shot timing windows scaled by difficulty will be less forgiving in competitive modes like Proving Grounds and Pro-Am. So they pretty much confirmed Proving Grounds and Pro-Am coming back, but who thought they weren't? But more forgiving in team control game modes like My Team, where you have to adapt to different shot. Okay, that does make sense. Ultimately wanted to, okay, signature go-to post shots. We kind of looked at this a little bit. They got all different types of stuff for the go-to pro shots. Shimmy floaters, baby hooks, up and unders, custom layups. So they go through all the different layup types. So you got normal layups, reverse layups, and these are 2 different categories. They showed that in the little live stream. Floaters, quick scoops. So if you're a scoop person, you're going to be able to like manipulate which scoops you want. Euro steps. You're going to be able to manipulate what layup package you want for just Euro steps. Hop steps, spins. So layups is going to be pretty like... Oh, and they show it right here. So, yeah, they got the normal. They got the reverse. They got... So, layup styles, yeah. So, it's going to be just like dunks. You're going to have like a full layup style creator. I'm pretty sure. Defense. Okay, I was going to say. Play freely and physicality. Oh, and width. I didn't see the width. Using body ups and collisions. Okay. Okay. Interior defense. New rebound timing and feedback. We kind of seen this already. I don't know if how much I believe that. Those defense is more so a thing that I don't really think I can trust the blog, because they've been saying a lot of this stuff every year. So until we can really play it, that's fine. But like I said earlier, a lot of this stuff 2K be like changing, and then they'll like nerf it or they'll buff it because people will complain. So they gotta just stand on their toes with some of this stuff. Dictate every facet of the game with new and improved controls. Okay, we kind of seen this a little bit. The quick protect. He kind of mentioned that there's like gonna be a way. I guess he's saying you can, when you win, you can get them behind you. But what if they're just in front of you the whole time? Is it just gonna automatically put them behind you? I don't really understand that, to be honest. No dip catches shoots. So some people do catch it lower, but Clay was catching it pretty high, pretty consistently. So I think for catch and shoot people, it's going to be different. I think it's going to be very important to have the right bases on. You're not going to be using like guard bases for catch and shoot. Revamp signature size up. I heard him mention this. So if you want to do this now for easier, I guess for ease, you can just flick up on the stick and it'll do a different one. But if you want to use their skill, you can use the right, left if you want to do size ups too. I don't really know how I feel about that, to be real. Slow motion Euro step, so they got the slow step, the Luka slow step in the game. Rat pass is actually a pretty good change. We kind of already seen this. Alley-oops, I guess they kind of just went over all this in the 2K stream, I guess. Oh, okay, they didn't mention improved double teams. Okay, double team logic has been improved to better track moving targets. Okay, that's AI. AI defenders now have improved logic to choose the best route in screens and obstacles on the court. You'll notice more decisive positioning and movement to go over, under, or through the screen. Okay, that was just talking about AI. I thought we was actually finna say something really important here, 2K, for navigating screens, because I'm not gonna lie, screen navigation it was a problem, bro. Bro, navigating, just running into your players on the court, like, I didn't see anything talking about the tools gameplay for this year, bro. Because people would just post up and let a guard just run around. I didn't see nothing addressing that at all. Maybe you don't run into people as much. Maybe defensive players are faster than offensive players this year. I didn't really see, being real, defensively, they didn't really talk about defense that much in this blog, bro. They kind of swept that under the rug. Maybe we get more defensive info as we go. They usually don't drop it all. Sometimes Mike Wayne got to give us some info. But, man, all they pretty much talked about on defense was body ups and collisions. Let me see, actually. Uses system-driven technology to generate player-to-player collisions that are more reliable compared to previously scripted motion cap animations, coupled with the new dynamic motion. Okay, so they took out. Okay, so I guess they kind of insinuating they took out the scripted motion captured animations for the body ups. So maybe this alone fix it. Maybe this alone fixes what I just said about running into your teammates, running into people on another team. Maybe that fixes it. But like I said earlier for the defense, that's gonna be kind of more of a thing that you gotta get your hands on and play it for yourself. Okay, in NBA 2K26, they got a more intermediate tutorial. Okay. They also did say that they sped the game up this year, so that's interesting. Yeah, when you saying it sounds like they didn't focus on defense, that I mentioned this when we looked at the trailer. I mentioned this when we looked at the stuff. It's kind of jarring. It's kind of scary how little of effort it looks like they put into this game. It's kind of scary. It's kind of jarring how little of effort they put into this game. But that is the courtside report. Not really much to talk about here. I'm not gonna lie. The roadmap felt like it was longer than the actual gameplay courtside report. If you don't know, the most important part of 2K is not the parks. It's not the MyCareer story. It's not the builds. It's not the My Team cards. It is the foundational gameplay. And they didn't talk about shit in this for real. The best thing they may have mentioned was the no dip catch and shoots. The new layup, custom layup packages. If you're a big man, maybe you care about the go-to post shots. Maybe you care about the rebound and the more controlled screens. But for the most part, if you play 2K25, it's going to be the same exact game, except now they have a new motion system for when you're moving. That's kind of scary. So we pretty much going to have all the same animations. So all the same similar problems. It's just going to be a little bit different movement. So we just got to see it. I guess we'll see. Alright. I low-key got my videos. Let's see. Before we get up out of here, I want to show y'all the FIFA, bro. Cause I really don't think people really even realize how much different FIFA is than 2K. Just the trailer alone. Just the trailer alone, chat. I don't think y'all even realize, bro, how much better they even did on the trailer. Just off the feedback alone. Look. Not this again. So they show they finna do like a cinematic, like 2K finna do. And somebody says, not this again. We want gameplay. So what does FIFA do in the gameplay? This is not the gameplay trailer. This is the reveal trailer. 10 seconds in, they said, we're not finna do what we usually do. We're gonna do something completely different. Look at all the people. We don't need we don't need this. They show actual real gameplay in the trailer.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek.
Only time we saw gameplay was in the stream.
That's more like it. A perfect challenge.
They address people like defense. If you know on FIFA, if you play FIFA, when you steal the ball, you usually don't keep the ball. So what's the first thing they talk about? You now steal the ball, you're going to get way more higher percentage of keeping the ball when you steal it. First thing. Let's skip this. We're not finna watch the whole thing. Okay, I guess we can. It's only 2 minutes. We're not even gonna look at the full gameplay trailer, bro. That's like 7 minutes long. Make gameplay faster. So they added 2 whole gameplay experiences. Like, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. 2K, y'all gotta do better, bro. Y'all just gotta do better, bro. It's just simple as that. Y'all gotta do better, bro. It's simple as that. Like, let's see, because I ain't gonna lie, this is definitely copyrighted. But I'll play it. Loki, just mute it. Just mute it. I don't know why I just didn't mute it. Okay. They improved the all-ball movement. They improved the dribbling on the game. And they got like whole new dribbling controls and system. I think Madden gonna be good, Gavin. I ain't gonna lie. College football just ass. Or not good. I think it's gonna be way better. Passing feels sluggish, so they fixed the passing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, look at all the... It's not that they add new animations. Look at the improvements they're making to the game. And they're showing actual gameplay. They're showing, like, the actual dev process of them improving the game in the reveal trailer. 2K would never do nothing like this. They just would never, bro. And that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. And you gotta think about it. FIFA comes out way later than 2K2. Look. Wait, what? I don't even know if I seen this when I was looking at the trailer. Look, they got challenges. They got road to glories. They got challenges. They got live starting points. They got all type of stuff going on. They showing new archetypes and badges in the game. I don't know, man. FIFA just, I don't know. They just did a way better job of actually showcasing and trying to improve on the game, it seemed like, than 2K did with their game. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like 2K kind of had to try this year. Maybe they feel like they didn't have to try because GTA coming out, they already know people are not gonna play it the whole year. They already know by when GTA come, people are not gonna be playing 2K. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not gonna watch the gameplay. That's just the reveal trailer where they showcase all that new stuff that's going on. But yeah, that's gonna be the stream. I don't know how long we streamed today. We streamed for an hour. When they drop the build stuff, I'll probably do another stream because I feel like that, bro, this was so weak. They have to be trying to go harder. They have to be trying to go harder for the builders. So we're gonna wait for that, I guess. I'll probably drop a couple videos off of what we did because I ain't gonna lie, based off what 2K doing, I might as well get mine off too. Feel me? But yeah, that's the video. Y'all do want more, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. My baby, man.